Get in it. Get in.
Customer information, there is no southbound service train from this station at all today. For a northbound service train, making their foot and the regular line, that's all number 2.
Monitor 3, stay up donut. Monitor 3, stay up donut.
Or the higher feelings.
What did you think we were going for?
You misunderstand me.
Did you think I was planning a seduction?
Eh? And of course not.
Then what is it?
I am ashamed
Of what?
of the effect of our going away. The effect, you see.
On what?
On my on my wish to be taken seriously as a writer.
I see.
If I'm not read, if nobody will, and that could happen, well, then I'll have no purpose.
I understand. Naturally, you are scared of obscurity.
Yes. No.
You
no,
are
not.
scared of insignificance.
Well, it's only as a means to.
No.
This is the faith of the church.
You are looking at 2,000 years of history. Below you, the Great Bath, built not by the native people, but by the Romans. 2,000 years ago, the Romans ruled the biggest empire the world had ever seen. It included 3/4 of modern Europe.
Held up a vast arched roof. The paving, the rough stone walls, they're Roman too. But nothing above that. Why?
The Roman way of life lasted nearly 400 years. Then their empire collapsed.
Oh, okay. Maybe Irene would like it.
Ourselves in the changing rooms, following this young soldier into the baths, throwing off his tunic and leather sandals, women and children, who have come here from every corner of the empire to try for themselves the healing power of the famous.
The Victorians decided that they would reconstruct the far end as it had been originally. In fact, it was 100 feet longer originally, but they didn't have the money to do it that size. So they got a very high-class architect who drew a very sympathetic design and put the money into the design and made a shorter East End. That's why it is shorter than the original, and that's why it's newer, because that was the only bit that was damaged. The high altar, which was relative to the Catholic doctrines, was the bit that was lifted out. So that's 1086 in the middle,
Right.
1386 at this end, and 1886 at Young End.
Wow.
Held up a vast arched roof. The paving, the rough stone walls, they're Roman too. But nothing above that. Why?
Mom, where's Mom? Where's Mom? What are those noises?
To say we're in the sculpture gallery, but it's a British sculpture gallery, and I'm going to show you a piece that you can see standing here. Now, even if you hadn't seen the name on the plinth, I'm quite sure you would have recognized the subject of this 18th century work in marble by a sculptor called Roubiliac, because the face is actually said to be an extremely good likeness of the famous composer, German composer, George Frederick